This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, very good morning to all. So in this session, we need to discuss about the validation, Sandy. By using regular expression, right? Let us see how we can work with it. Validations using regular expression. In the early session, we discussed about regular expression a little bit, right? So now here we can do validation in three ways, Sunday. Three ways. We have three ways of doing validations. What I want to tell you, one, by writing our own logic, Kandi, right? By writing our own logic. This is one way of doing. Second one. So by writing our own logic, by using here also our own logic in the sense, okay, let me do one thing, not three ways. By writing our own logics, by writing our own logics with regular expression, with regex. I'm writing the word like this, regex, with regular expression. You can write without regular expressions also, Andy. With regular expressions also, we can write. And here we have some third-party plugins, Andy. Third-party plugins. I mean, somebody written the logics for validation, and we just need to know how to use them. We can use anyone, right? But maximum in real time, what we observed, some of the people will use these third-party plugins for validating the form. These plugins will take in care form validation, whatever the data you entered in the form, and everything will be done by using the following thing. And we don't want to do anything here, right? So by writing our own logic with regex, by writing our own logic without regex, as well as third-party plugins. If it is a very small form, we can write regular expressions. Without regular expressions also we can write. You can use anyone, but let me create a small form and we will do some validation with our own logic. We will do some validation with regular expression. Let me take 4 fields in the form. 2 fields I want to validate in our own, and 2 fields I want to apply by using regular expression. But you can use any one of the approach and here. Okay, now? Right. Let me create a form. So what are the regular expressions we learned by using that regular expression concept? We just want to go with the same one. Right now you can tell me, I'm writing one regular expression pattern. Can you guess what is this pattern? Now you can see I'm writing the pattern like this, slash cap. Here I'm going to take a to b, all of it try to see, and a b 0 to 9, and I'm taking dollar slash and what is the meaning of it? Anybody, can you please tell me what this pattern will do? This is the pattern I written. Remember, I told you regular expression start with the slash slash, right? I told you, right? Here we can write PATTERN pattern. Guys, here we can start regular expression with the slash cap also, slash cap, and here you can write the pattern 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 dollar slash and we can write like this also. Okay, now we can write a pattern like this. You can use anyone, but I written this approach. Can you please tell me what is this exactly? What is the meaning of it, Andy? Can you imagine? So what could be this? I mean, for example, I want to validate username, Andy. The username may contain any characters between A to Z, right? We have to take A to Z, Andy. I'm taking A to Z. I want to get all the characters, Let us take A to Z 0 to 9. So what is the meaning of it? Matches the characters between the bracket na. So what are the characters we have A to Z? I mean, the name may be ROM. Okay, this is valid, and we can take like this. Above pattern will matches like this ROM. You can take capital RAM also. We can take. You can take capital RAM 123 also. We can take. I mean, in the username, you can take all lowercase letters. You can take all uppercase letters. You can take lowercase letters with numbers also, Andy. This is the meaning of the pattern. I mean, this pattern will allow the following values only. It is not going to allow any other. Now you can see sometimes will people will take what they will do. They will take slash hyphen here. What is the meaning of slash hyphen? Or else a slash underscore slash dot, they will take something like this. And what is the meaning of it exactly, I mean, for example, if you can take hyphen, the username may contain, so now you can see ram underscore 123. I mean, the username may contains underscores as well. It may be capital letter, it may be lowercase letter, and whatever it may be, anything. So that is the meaning of it. And by just adding one character, any special character, if you want to add here, you have to write slash hyphen. If you want to add dot again, now you can see slash dot. If you want to go with a slash underscore, we can add the underscore like this. I mean, the username may contain hyphens, dots, underscore, or any one, or simply a name also. All are going to be valid. The pattern is going to be matched like this. Just we know in the early sessions, we seen what is the meaning of aged. We know just exactly. It is going to matches all the characters, small letters between A to Z and D. Right? We know that what exactly this will do. So now in the square bracket only, I kept all these things in the pattern and everything I kept into the square bracket only. This is going to matches the following pattern. Exactly. Patterns are very important. Now, okay. So like this, we will do the pattern Sunday, right? Let us go there. I'm going to create a small form, and by using the form, I want to validate the form using regular expression, using normal thing only. Okay, let us go there. See, there are a lot of online tools are there for working with the regular expression patterns, Andy, right? Regular expression generators also will be there for the valid usernames, valid email IDs, valid mobile numbers also, right? Now you can see I want to go for a small validation. Now you can see I'm going to search like this: username validation in JavaScript using regex, Andy. Okay, now just I'm going to regex validation. Can you see? So many people will write so many logics, Andy. Right? Can you see, Andy? What is the logics they written here? Can you see the logics they written? Whatever the logics they written, can you see? This is the username validation, Andy. So it is going to be az 0 to 9 dot and underscore, and the length of the username is going to be, this is the length of the username, Andy. 8 to 20. So uh, square bracket defines the range, and defines the range. Curly brackets defines the length, and length 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 it will define. Range ante A to Z is the range. That is, range is not length, and range means A to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9. That is the range of the characters. Defines the range of chars and numbers. Range of chars and numbers defines the length of that regular expression pattern. So whatever the, for example, you written square bracket, and we just seen, right? Now you can see I just want to go like this slash cap, try to see here dollar slash. Okay, now can we see in this I'm going to take a b, sorry, a z, a to z, right? Like this I taken. In this, after that, some people will take like this 2 and D. What is the meaning of 2 means? Exactly, you have to enter two characters only. You have to enter two characters, A to Z. You can take any character, either lowercase, either uppercase. You have to take only two characters. Now you can see I'm writing this 2 comma 20. If you can take 2 comma 20, the characters you are entering in the input field should be the range of 2 and 20. It should not below 20, it should not above 20. Now you can see I'm taking this now just a 2 comma. What is the meaning of 2 comma? Next value is not there. Then what is the meaning of it? Minimum to maximum, you can enter anything, and you can enter anything as a maximum. This is what exactly the length checking. That's the reason I'm telling you, defines the length of the regular expression, defines the range of the characters and numbers, and got it right. So like this, we already seen this. Now can we see this is the username validation, and people are going like this, Andy, right? So many people are writing different validation. Can you see this is the only validation we are having, alphanumeric, and this is a underscore not followed by r, something like this they are writing here. No need to worry. and you can see lot of patterns are there for validating regular expression, or you can write your own logic also. Now you can see this is the pattern we are having. AZ 0 to 9 underscore hyphen, and the length should be 3 to 15, and we can take the patterns also like this, Andy. If you want, you can go like this, right? These are all the some patterns. By seeing that pattern, we have to understand. That's why I told you, for every thing there is some meaning, Andy. For everything there is some meaning, so we have to understand what is the meaning of that exactly. Okay, right. So this is all about the patterns, Andy. Lot of patterns. Try to see and try to go for Google, and you will get the things very clear about the patterns. Okay, right. Okay, anyhow, let me do one thing. Let me create a quick form validation. I think let me copy the Ajax form, Andy. Already we created Ajax form now. Ajax form. I don't want Ajax code, but I want to copy the Ajax form. Oh, sorry, then not this file. 8 a.m. So here, this is the form we already created, right? Let me copy this. Let me keep the code here. Let me save the file. Valid form validation. Form validation.html. Okay. Let me remove all this Ajax stuff from here. Ajax is not required for me. Just the form only, Andy. Right. I removed Ajax code. Just I need the form. Loader is also not required. Just make the form. And I think this form is okay. Okay, this is going to be done. Okay, and CSS also you can keep it as it is, no problem. Right, it's okay. Okay, CSS is also the same. Just run the file. If you can run the file and we can see the output of the program, this is what. But even if you can submit, it won't go anywhere, right? Okay, and on submit, what we written here, we written something called process form. Once you submit the form, we have to process it, guys. So 1 minute, please. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. So guys, you can see now I have the form, and once you submit the form, this process form function is going to be called. So same manner, Randy. Form validations also, I will explain you one small scenario you can see. Actually, we have action attribute. I'm providing this to save.php. I mean, what is the meaning of action? Once you enter the data in the form, you are submitting the form. On submit, automatically it will go to action, Andy. Right now you can see, I will show you. This is the form you are having. Okay, you can enter some data. Now you can enter some text or something like this. If we can submit, can you see the data went to save.php now? Whatever the data you entered, that went to save.php. But okay, this is good. You entered data, you went to the page. Now you can see I'm not entering anything, Andy. I'm not entering anything, but I'm submitting. Can you see? But still it went to server. Save.php is nothing but a server. But one thing, if you can enter the data in the form and if you can submit, then only I have to go to server, Andy. Without entering the data in the form, if anybody submits the form, I don't want to go to the server. So how we can process, okay, even if we can send the request to server without entering the data, empty records will be created in the database. I don't want to allow to create empty records. This is not good at all. Then what we need to do in this point of time, the best thing is validation. But before going to this action, but I have to write the JavaScript event and that is going to be on submit. When you submit the form, I don't know, you entered the data in the form, you may enter, you may not enter the data in the form, but you are submitting the form. On submit the form, I have to verify. Generally, on submit the form, what is going to be happen? You are going to server, save.php. No, on submit the form, I have to verify the data entered in the form or not. Before going to server, we have to verify the form has filled with the data or not. If a form is not filled with the data, I have to be here with validation error messages. You entered data, I have to go to the server and so here you can see I'm writing return and I'm writing something called true and I will tell you, wait for some time, try to watch it. Return true I provided. What is the meaning of return true? Now you can check this. Now I'm going to, I'm not entering anything. You can submit it and you went to save.php now. You went to save.php when I set the value return true. Now can you see I'm setting the value to false and I'm setting the value to false. Now you can go back. Now I'm going to refresh the page again. Can you see I'm submitting Andy, but are you going anywhere? Are you going anywhere here? I submitted. I'm submitting. I'm not going anywhere. So remember this return false, what it will do. What I want to do, on submit the form, I have to verify data entered in the form. If data is entered in the form, this should be true only. If data entered, completely entered data in the form, that should be true. If you are not entering data, this should be false only. But we have to bring this true and false programmatically. But I given manually here. But how we can give this programmatically ante? What I will do, I will define one function and you can take any function, no problem, process form. Now, what this process form function needs to do, this function should verify all the text boxes are filled with data or not. It should verify all the text boxes are filled with data or not. If they filled with the data, this method returns true. What this method needs to do? This method needs to give you simply true only. If you filled the data. If you didn't enter anything, this method needs to return false only. It has to return the false. That's the reason I'm taking one method. I can see we cannot decide true or false manually here. You have to decide programmatically. Form entered, return true. Form data not entered, return false. So then what I want to do here, you can go and define the function. Here I'm going to come down. I'm going to define the function process form. Sorry, process. Process form is the function. Now you can go and check this, guys. This is what exactly the function you have. Let me do one thing. I'm writing alert. In this alert message, I'm writing hello. Now you can see I'm submitting Andy. You went to hello na? Before going to server, you went to this JavaScript part only. If you can close the server now, you can see you went to server now. I mean, before going to server, JavaScript is calling. What JavaScript needs to do here? JavaScript needs to verify the data you entered in the form or not. Now I'm going back again. Now I'm refreshing the page. Okay. Now you didn't enter anything in the data, na? We didn't fill, but you are submitting. But I'm going to server. But that is not the good idea, right? So then what I want to do, let me do one thing. Here I am writing return false only. What this function needs to do? This function needs to return a value. That's why we are writing return here. Return process form. What is the process form function will return now? The value we have defined there, na, return false. When I calling the process form function, that is giving return false only. Now you can see if you can submit, you can't go anywhere. Alert will become, but are you going anywhere? No, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, if we can set the value true here, now you can see definitely you will go to the server and now I'm submitting, you got alert. Now you can see you went to the server. But when I have to give you true, when this method needs to give you true, when this method needs to give you false. If the text box values are empty, this method needs to give false. If the text box values are not empty, this method needs to give true only. Then what I want to do, let me remove this. So we know how to get the value from the text box only, where name is equal to, I'm taking something called document dot get element by id, element by id. Okay, na element by id. So in this, what is the id of it? I think we take an uname dot value only. I'm taking the dot value attribute like this. This is the dot value. Now I can go and see that the name of the input field is uname. I got the value. Now I will write one small condition only. This is my own validation. Name. Okay, already okay, name if equal to empty. I mean, if you didn't enter anything in the name, I have to return an alert message, and by saying that enter name, please enter name, something like this. Immediately, Andy, you have to stop it execution and return false. You have to do it immediately. You have to do return false, right? It is mandatory. Otherwise, it is going to be something different, Andy. You have to return false. Okay, this is fine. Now you can check this. I'm not going to enter anything in the form. I'm submitting it. You got alert message na, enter name. I'm closing. Are you going anywhere? No, I'm not going anywhere because written false is stopping. Now you can see you entered some value only. I entered value. If you can submit it now, can you see you went to the save.php? Why? Because you entered the value in the form field. Okay, you entered, but the name should be the length of the name should be 3 characters and maximum 10 characters. In this point of time, what I want to do, I have to take else block under here. In the else block, I have to verify one more thing. If you didn't enter anything, I have to display the message like you entered. If you entered the value, you will come to the else block now. Value is not empty. Definitely you will come to the else block. In the else block, I have to check the length and what is the length of it. Now you can see I'm writing one more if statement here. Name dot length and length is less than or equal to 3 na? Less than or equal to 3. ORR name dot length is greater than greater than or equal to 10 and I mean name is more than 10, ORR below 3. Condition, see the condition. This is my own logic I'm writing. I'm not using any regular expression pattern here. So now I will write alert username, the name FIELD field should contains 3 to 10 characters only. 3 to 10 chars. You can write your own message. Just I'm writing like this. You can write written false and written false. Now you can check this. I'm not going to enter those many characters. Now you can check this. I entered TE. I'm submitting Andy. Now can you see? Name field should contain 3 to 10 chars. Now I'm not entering anything. If you didn't enter anything, enter the name. You entering the name, but you entered more than 10 na? You can see now. You will get the message. Name field should be 3 to 10 only. Now you can see I'm making only 10 characters now. You can submit it now. Form. Oh, again, why I'm getting this? You are within the range now. Am I saying anything? What is less than, Andy? This is less than, less than or equal to 3, greater than or equal to 3 na? Oh God, I am mistaking. Okay, you can take test. I'm submitting. Okay, fine. I think I mismatched the symbols there. Don't worry. So you can take just only 2 characters or 1 character. Alert should become. Even if you can take more characters, then it has to come there. And okay, na? Right. Within the range. Okay, I don't have any problem. Now if we can submit it, we don't have any problem. Right. Okay. Now you can see this is our own code we written for the validating the username only. Now I want to validate the email ID. Let us go here. Now I'm taking this where email equal to document dot get element by ID, and this is going to be email dot value అండి. So I have to get the value of the email. We got the email. If email is empty, the condition is same అండి. I don't want to do anything. If email equal to empty, I mean you didn't enter anything, then I will simply write an alert message by saying that enter email. Enter email. So we can write like this Andy. Here you can do one more thing. If you want email dot trim, what is the meaning of trim Andy? If you have any empty spaces in the email, the empty spaces will be removed by using trim method. So email dot trim. After removing empty spaces, it will verify that is empty or not. But anyhow, every method should have written false Andy. You have to set the written false. Okay. If email is empty, you entered email, but the entered email is it valid or not? We have to check it now, right? The email you entered is valid or not. How we can check it? Now you can go there. Now I will show you some regular expressions for email. It's not a small thing. It's the combination of many. That's why I'm showing you here. Regular expression for email, Andy. All right, let us go for it. Let us click on a link. You can see there are a lot of regular expressions patterns you can find, Andy. Can you see the pattern you are able to see? This is one pattern. You can use this pattern. You can find lot many patterns, Andy. Not only one pattern. This is one pattern I am having here, 2 to 3. Can you see this pattern? I think by seeing this pattern, you will understand what is the pattern they written here. Now you can see the pattern. Regular expression started with this is and end with this is, and this is the words should be followed. After that, I mean some characters should be followed. At the rate symbol. After that, it should be followed. After that, at the rate symbol, some characters and underscore should be there. After that, dot should be there. After that, .com, .info, and .org or something. The length should be 2 to 3 MB. This is what exactly the pattern they provided there. You want, you can take numbers also guys here, but this is going to be mix up all the things. Not only slash w stands for many, it is going to be allow numbers and characters and everything. Now you can see I will write this pattern pattern dot test. In this you can pass the email and if email is matched, it is going to return true only. If not matched, this is going to return false. Okay, let me do one thing. I'm going to return false. I don't want to go anywhere. Let us go there. In the console.log, I will show you whether the pattern is valid or not. Let us go and press F12 and check this in the console. I entered name. I entered some mail ID. You can submit it. You are getting enter name. Oh, name is missed. Okay, submit it. In the console, okay, more, okay, 3 to 10 now. My God, our validation is working against us. Right. So submit it. Now you can see I got it true in the console and why? Because I entered the valid value. Now let me take some dummy value here. This is not actually email. I'm submitting it. This time you are getting it as a false. Now I will take at the rate Gmail only, at the rate Gmail only. Now if you can submit it, still you are getting false Sunday, right? Still you are getting false. I'm taking .com. Okay, this is valid earlier we see. Sometimes what happen, you will enter more characters after .com also. Now if you can submit, it is going to be false Sunday. The length should be exactly after that dot length should be 2 to 3 only. .in is also valid and .in .org are valid. Okay, if you can enter more than, I think it cannot allow. So this is what exactly the way of validating. Then what I need to do here, if the email is not valid and if email is not valid, then we have to validate it. Now you can check this. If pattern in this, I'm going to write this. If the not matched and if the pattern is not matched, we have to display it. If matched, we don't want, right? That's why not pattern. If the valid email ID is not there, it is going to display the message. Alert enter valid email like this Andy. So I'm writing simply return false. Now you can check this. If anybody didn't enter the valid email ID, now you can submit this Andy. Now I'm submitting. Can you see? Oh, username should be right. Now submit it. Now email, enter valid email ID. Now you can take this test at the rate mail.com. It's valid. Now if you can submit, it is going to be submitted to server. Like this, Andy, we can do our own validation and we can do some kind of validations like this, Andy, right? Like password validation. Generally, for the password, what people will do, password should contain uppercase, lowercase, and minimum length of the password, maximum length of the password. People will ask us like this. For everything, there is a regular expression, Andy. For everything, there is a regular expression. Password should contain one uppercase, one lowercase, one special characters. If you want, yes, we can go for it. At least one uppercase, at least one lowercase. We seen already. I think on the day I told you A plus, A question mark, A star. Can you see this? A plus, A question mark, and A star. I think these things are going to be help us now for checking that kind of password. Now I will go for Google here for finding the pattern. Regex password validation JavaScript. For everything and a maximum in real time, we will go for this only. There is no other way. Now you can see this is the password, Andy. Minimum 6, maximum 16. So the password should contain lowercase, uppercase, number, exclamatory, or any other symbols like this, Andy. That's the meaning of it exactly they take in. So you can check this where regular expression is equal to. Here they will explain us, Andy. They will explain us what is the meaning of it. 6 to 16 characters. It does not validate the. It does not validate that it has at least a number, at least a special character. That what's look head above is for something like this. They are saying that. Below, if we can go, a lot of people will write these patterns and we can check them. And this is also the pattern exactly they are having. It is the length should be 8 or more. That's what exactly they written. So you can see the following script for min 8 character password with at least a symbol, uppercase, lowercase, letters, and a number, Andy. So then if we can copy this pattern and we can easily test for the password as well. Now let us go for this. I'm going to take the password where pwd equal to document dot get element by id and a dot value. What is the password we have? PASS. ID of the password is PASS. Let us take the PASS here. So the same story again. If the password is empty, if pwd dot trim equal to empty, enter password alert. Written false. You entered the password, but the password entered is going to be like this. You can check this. If not, re dot test, in this you can pass the pwd. If the password is not matched with the regular expression, here don't get confused. Here I take a pattern, here I take an re regular expression. Okay, you can take anything, no problem. So now you can write this. Your password should contain with at least password should contain something, Andy, right? Alert should contains something like this, at least one symbol, one uppercase, one lowercase, and something like this, Andy, so that users will understand. This is going to be return false simply. After that, we have to stop it. Now I'm going to verify the same. Let us refresh the page, enter some test email ID. I'm entering some password and not valid. I entered all the characters, right? It is giving the thing password should contain. I entered all the characters. Now I'm taking, let us take RAM capital at the rate 123 ABC, something like. I think it may be valid now because I entered valid and one capital letter, one lowercase letter, at the rate symbol, and some characters, numbers also. That is taking. In the same manner, we can validate for mobile number also, Andy. Mobile number validation exactly. I need 10 digits. In the same manner, you can come down. So if we can go where mobile equal to document dot get element by id the mobile column and mobile mobile dot value. So here for the mobile you can do your own validation, otherwise you can go for regular expressions also only. The length should be exactly 10, right? For mobile number also there are so many patterns are there, Andy. For mobile number you want to add plus 91 hyphen mobile 10-digit mobile number, right? So like this, whatever you want to add, for everything there is a pattern. Whatever you want to allow into the pattern we have. So now you can check this mobile equal to empty. I mean, if you not enter the value, I will simply go for let enter mobile. Simply I'm writing this as a enter mobile. Simply I'm going to write this as a written false. The else block. So if you enter mobile number, that is a 10 digits or not, and it has any characters in the mobile number, we have to verify. Let me go for this rejects pattern. Rejects for regular expression for mobile number JavaScript. You can go for it. Lot of patterns will be there. Can you see? And one more thing, the mobile number should start with 7 or 8 or 9 also. It should not start with 1, 2, 3. Mobile number should not start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be start with 7, 8, 9 only. Like this also we have the things, Andy. Can you see the pattern here? They are matching here slash d 1 comma 3 and plus should be there. Plus before it there should be plus. After that it should follow some digits. After that hyphen symbol should become. After that digits should be followed of the length 9 or 10, 9 to 10. The length should be 9 to 10. This is the pattern, Andy. One pattern. If you want to add plus 9 1, after the 10 digits you want to take, yeah, exactly. For example, we are Indian numbers we are using, right? You can take the same pattern like this. Now this is the pattern I have there. What's the pattern? Where PAT equal to, this is the pattern I am having. So in this pattern, plus should be followed. After that it should be plus 9 1 something we will take it now. The length should be the range. Slash d for digits, Andy. Slash d stands for digits. In these digits we can take like this, exactly. Okay, now after that hyphen symbol should become, after that again digits of length like this, 9 or 10. 9 to 10 in the sense you can enter 9 or 10, but we need exactly 10, right? You can take d of 10 plus 9 1. After exactly we have 10 digits now, we can take like this, Sunday. So now you can check this. The user should enter the mobile number with plus 9 1, right? Or any other country code he has to enter, and he has to proceed. I don't want to go like this, sir. This plus 9 1 hyphen symbols I don't want. Then you can simply remove this and up to here. That's all. What it will do? Exactly 10 digits mobile number only it is going to be allowed. We don't want any other, just a 10-digit mobile number that is going to be allowed. So no, I want to go with this pattern also. I mean, I want to add plus 91 hyphen after the 10 digits mobile number. Yes, we can go like this also, right? Now you can check this. I'm writing if PAT dot test test method dot mobile and mobile. So if this is not matched to the pattern, then write the message enter valid mobile number. Alert valid mobile number is required. REQI required, written false immediately. Okay, right. Now you can check this. We can enter all the data in the form. Now entered some username, mail ID, some password, capital RAM at the rate 12345 6 something. Mobile number, Andy. I entered, but can you see it is saying that a valid mobile number is required. Why? There should be plus 91 hyphen. This is the format we have to enter. Now you can see form submitted. You don't want plus 91. I want only 10 digits. Then what you can do? You can just simply avoid this, Andy. That's all. If you can avoid this, simply okay. If you want to go with the only pattern like this, you can simply remove this. That's all. Now what it will do then? It will exactly validate the Now you can check this. Now I'm going to enter the mobile number like this only this time. If you can submit, oh, what happened? Name field, right, submit the same. I think it is submitted, and plus 91 I don't want required actually, right? So it is going to be there something like this. So like this, so I did username with my own. I didn't write any regular expressions here. For remaining things, we use some regular expressions for validating the form only. Right, this is how we can do the form validations, but on submit event will play a vital role in the form validation. Why? Because once you submit the form only, we need to verify whether you enter data in the form or not. If you entered, everything should be written true. If you didn't enter, it should written false. False means it will stop the script execution. In JavaScript, there is an interview question: how can we stop the script execution in the middle? By using written false only. By using written false statement, we can stop the script execution. Right, this is all about the validations guys here. Right, so tomorrow I will tell you guys about the session. Actually, unfortunately yesterday I have some network problem, we didn't take the session. Right,